Hey Cancer, welcome to your mid-month February love update. We're gonna connect here and see what's going on with your energy and see what is coming up for you guys in terms of love in the mid-month. I feel for some of you, you're feeling like there was a sudden sharp turn. I'm getting a sense of feeling like I'm moving along, and then all of a sudden I'm like being jerked into a different direction. So I don't know if some of you feel like you had a curveball thrown your way. I don't know if some of you felt like maybe you changed your mind, or you're second guessing your desire to be in a relationship or to be with somebody specifically, but there seems to be like just a sudden sharp turn, like something just changed fairly quickly or fairly unexpectedly for some of you. A lot of it could be because of the full moon energy that we're coming into on the 19th, but we'll see what the cards have to say and we'll see what's coming up for our Cancer friends. Okay, I'm going to pull 5 cards with this deck, and then as always at the end I'm going to pull a angel message or healing message card for you from a different deck. Let's see what is going on for our Cancer friends. So, oh yeah, well here we are. We've got 8 of Cups. So this could be something happened for you coming into the middle of the month where you felt a very strong desire to go searching for something different, to go searching for something new. I feel that some of you finally, like, you landed somebody, like there was somebody you were wanting, or maybe just a relationship in general. You got what you wanted. Maybe some of you had somebody who wasn't committing to you. That smoke's blowing over is like confirmation. Maybe you had somebody who wasn't committing to you, or who wasn't stepping up, or you were waiting for somebody to come back from the past, whatever it might be. A lot of you had it happen, and after you received it, you were like, you know what, like it's not what I thought it was going to be. It didn't bring me the satisfaction or the completion or the joy that I thought it would. And so a lot of you were left feeling like, man, something's missing from my life. I thought it was this person, or I thought it was this relationship, and now I'm not so sure. So some of you, you're the one who's making that sharp turn. You're the one who's making this sharp change. And I feel some of you are having people make you feel really guilty about it. Maybe it's the person you're involved with. Maybe it's friends or family. Like, oh, you're never happy and you're not satisfied and you should be grateful and blah, 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 blah. Some of you are having people make you feel bad about the way that you're feeling. But you know what, Cancer? You can't help feeling what you feel. You can't, you know. Love is something that we cannot force. Some of you received some kind of gift or special attention, and you thought it was going to make you feel better about a relationship, and now you're still feeling like, okay, you know, this person made an effort, but I still feel like something is missing from this relationship. A lot of you are in the spirit of searching, like you're trying to find what it is. Now, typically 10 times out of 10, when I see 8 of Cups, the issue is that you need to feed your soul. Your spirit is starving, and that connection you're going to find through your spiritual connection, connecting more deeply with your higher power, or by coming into a life of doing good or doing service in some way, volunteering or doing things that are making you feel good or feel like you're putting like good out there into the world. And for some of you, it's your spiritual connection, it's your meditation or prayer, or whatever it may be, just getting in touch with your mind, body, and spirit. So a lot of you are you're hungry for more. Love alone is not cutting it for you, or the current relationship alone is not cutting it for you. And some of you are like, well, maybe I'm with the wrong person. 8 of Cups is letting you know this is more of a personal journey. This is more of a personal matter. Maybe not even the person that you're with, but more about yourself internally. So you have the Magician coming up. Some readers, they say when the Magician card comes up in a reading, in a love reading, it means that somebody's not being truthful, or there's a certain level of deceptiveness, or somebody's trying to impress you with like some kind of illusion or smoke and mirrors. I'm not getting that feeling from this card in this reading, Cancer. I feel this is more so where you are creating and you are manifesting. You are calling something into your love life. I feel a lot of this is because of the blood moon eclipse that we had not that long ago, where a lot of you are getting more clear about what you want and what you deserve and what you're looking for. And a lot of you are getting ready to take some really big steps in your life that are going to improve the quality of your life and therefore improve your love life. There's a lot of self-love action happening. There's a lot of like goals and aspirations that are happening. And some of you are lucky enough to where in an existing relationship, your partner is invested with you and is right alongside you making these things happen. But I feel for the majority of you, you're going on some kind of a quest. And I feel that the majority of you are lucky enough to where you have people who are being patient with you or being supportive. I just heard the words trial separation. Maybe some of you are taking a break from a person. Maybe some of you are taking some time away from a spouse to like figure things out or to work on yourself. But there seems to be a feeling or a sense of wanting to do some exploring and finding out better, you know, who you truly are, what really gets you going, what really are the things that you believe, what really are the things that you're wanting to devote your life work to. Your next card here is Temperance, okay? So maybe some of you are frustrated and you're really wanting to rush into these things. And this card is saying, take your time. Be patient. Everything doesn't have to happen overnight. Maybe compromise a little bit. Hear what the other person has to say before you go making really sudden, permanent changes. Cancer, some of you are very eager for change and some of you are ready to just run away and join the circus right now. And this card is saying wait, okay? You have something significant happening with the soulmate connection here, soulmate relationship here. So the majority of you, even if you were to completely and totally disconnect from someone right now, it wouldn't be the end of the story. There's more to this story, okay? Some of you are really afraid to work on yourself because you're afraid that if you work on yourself, it's going to take you away from an existing partner, or you're going to change so much you're not going to be in love with somebody anymore. And Temperance is saying you don't have to worry about that. There's a connection here. There's a connection here, and it will go for as long as you want it to go and for however far you decide you want it to go. But right now is the time to be open to new possibilities and to be open to give and take, to be open to compromise. Don't rush anything. Outcome here is 8 of Wands. So there's going to be communication that's coming in, right? As you're being balanced and being open to communicate, being open to compromise, you are going to have a lot of information that's coming its way to you. Some of you are having someone really open up and let you know how much you mean to them and that they're going to be patient or they're going to be supportive as you're going through these changes. Some of you have a really big opportunity that's coming up and time is going to be of the essence here, and you are going to have to decide quickly. But there's a difference, my friends, between deciding quickly and moving quickly. There's a difference between that and moving hastily or rushing into something without thinking. So I feel that as you're making these changes and as you're working on yourself, it's not going to be a process that takes years and years and years. A lot of you are going to be able to get to the bottom of things fairly quickly. A lot of you are going to come into your sense of fulfillment or, you know, accomplishing goals fairly quickly. We're not talking about months and months and months or years and years and years. Some of you maybe within a few weeks. Maybe some of you are taking a little bit of a trip or going to a workshop or going and visiting family somewhere, or you know, just taking some time to meditate and to keep busy, and you're fairly getting a hold of your thoughts and your emotions fairly quickly. Your next card here is the Moon. So this is listening to your intuition, and this is deeper feelings coming up, but anytime I have the card come up around the full moon, it's letting me, or a new moon, it's letting me know that the moon energy is really heavily affecting your love life right now, my dears. You all are Cancers, you're water signs, so you're going to be very moon sensitive, maybe more so than a few of the other signs. So a lot of you, maybe you're not feeling the Virgo energy so much. Maybe you're just feeling more of the pull to release. But this Virgo full moon that we have coming up is making us, a lot of us, get very organized and wanting to take action to improve ourselves and to improve our lives, to really get focused, to really get very, very serious about taking action steps. So maybe as we're moving away from this full moon and the full moon phase is changing and going back into, shrinking away again back towards a new moon, this sudden like feeling of emptiness or feeling like you have to go on this quest, it's gonna change, it's gonna calm down. So you're not going through a midlife crisis. Spirit is like, to let them know they're not going through a midlife crisis. You're not going through a midlife crisis. You haven't lost your mind. You're just going through a really big evolution. You're going through a really big energetic upgrade, and you don't have, those of you who are in a relationship, you don't have to worry about losing your partner, because I feel a lot of you have somebody who's being supportive and who has your back through these changes. Some of you, these changes, especially those of you who are single, it's going to bring in that person super fast, where you're gonna feel like, wow, like that came out of friggin' nowhere. Like I did not see that coming. Even those of you who are very intuitive, you're like, I did not see that coming. So this moon cycle is bringing you a lot of blessings and a lot of benefits. So just be patient with yourself, listen to your intuition, take the steps you're being guided to take, and don't worry so much about how improving yourself is going to alter your love life or alter a current connection with a soulmate, because this makes me feel like it's only going to improve things. Let's check out your angel message. And guys, I always say this, be sure that you check out your moon sign and rising sign videos too for additional information. Okay, you may need a private reading. I'm having a special sale on private readings this week, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. And be sure that you check out your weekly forecast for finances, family, spirituality, all of that good stuff. Check out your weekly forecast as well, which is already posted. So let's see what is going on here for you all in terms of an angel message, soul homework. Oh, that one fell out, so I guess that one wants to talk to you, Cancer. You have power. How beautiful is this? You are coming into your seat of power. You are coming into your inner knowing, your intuition, your creativity, your decision making. Whatever you do now is only going to make you stronger, is only going to strengthen the quality of your life and the quality of your relationships. Trust yourself to take hold of the steering wheel, because you are on to really big, powerful, beneficial changes. I'm excited for you, Cancer. This is big, and a lot of you are very lucky, because a lot of people go through a spiritual awakening and it takes a long time to find the soulmate. But I feel for a lot of you, your spiritual awakening is speeding up the soulmate process or strengthening a current soulmate relationship, and that's a very big blessing. So be happy about that. Be happy about that. Those of you who would like a private reading, I am having a special sale to say thank you. It's my belief that when something good happens, it's good to pay it forward or to do something good out there for others. And I can't say who, but I had my first ever celebrity book a private reading with me, and I was shocked. So to say thank you, my 30-minute readings and my 60-minute readings are going to be half off through the 24th. Guys, sometimes when I have these specials, the calendar gets booked up very fast. And even though I'm psychic and I'm intuitive, I have no way of knowing how fast the calendar is going to get booked up. So depending on when you go to sign on for your private reading, there could be a wait time of 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But as long as you book between the 17th and the 24th, you'll still get the special price, even if you have to wait a week or two for your reading. I know it's a drag, but I really appreciate your patience, those of you who are patient enough, or if you do end up having to wait. Be sure to check out the social media. Every single day I do a message of the day. I am considering doing daily messages on YouTube. We'll see, maybe in the next week or so, if that's something that I can get going. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey, Cancer. All the best.